What's going guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Lord of Heroes I am presenting to you guys the hero contract guide. This feature that you will be having access to after clearing or completing the chapter 1-5. Alright, and the main question is which heroes should you be selecting right away so that they will provide you some extra really good advantage when it comes to the PvP as well as the PvE contests. Which hero is the best to select? I'm here to give you guys my personal opinion. Well, depending upon player to player, they might have different priority. All of these three hero units are very awesome, but I will love to give you my own insight on which hero is a little bit better than compared to other two hero units. All right, so first priority goes to Krom. In my opinion, the Lightning Blade, he's just too damn amazing. I am going to select this guy whatsoever. All right, and I'm going to tell you guys why he's so amazing. First skill order, let's say the basic attack attacks the selected enemy, one target damage dealing skill right over here. Damage increases according to the user's speed, meaning more the speed stat he has, the more damage is going to deal. So any kind of hero unit out there in any kind of RPG game who actually base their damage based on their speed stats are usually preferred, because they are the one who actually goes really fast. They get a lot of turn within the predetermined amount of time, and they can usually come up with a very good amount of DPS out there in the gaming content. So I really love this kind of hero units, and they really do provide most of the time a very good advantage to your team or to themselves as well. Okay, so that is it guys. And next skill is gonna be the combat readiness. Just like in Epic 7, what's gonna happen is right over here is that cooldown 4 turns, fill burst gauge by 390 points, which I think is humongous. Okay, the description says fills all allies action gauges by 40%. Think about it, man. This skill right here, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna give you a very unfair advantage against your opponents, especially in PvP contests. If you guys are from Epic 7 background, you guys really do know what I'm really talking about. Or let's say from the Summoner's War or Crystal Guardians Calibria. Okay, so there we go, guys. This skill is the one that is a must to have skill in the arena contest. Even in the PvE contest or the story contest, definitely this is going to allow you guys to have faster skill spamming against the opponents before they can actually get their turn. Okay, you can actually get 2 turns before the opponents actually manage to get 1 turn. So that actually gives you more advantage against the opponents. It severely improves your DPS output against your opponents, guys. This is really damn amazing. I just love this skill right over here. Combat readiness is the skill that the Krom really has, which actually gives him that extra nudge, that extra edge, okay, against any other hero units out there. Grants them a health regeneration buff that lasts 1 turn as well. Wow, just look at that. Very good utility skill indeed. Being able to fill all allies action gauges by 40% and being able to provide them health regeneration for 1 turn is superb indeed. A very good support skill. That's what I really think. Okay, and the main best skill is going to be the Dimensional Cleave. It's an AoE attack, attacks all enemies, and damage increases according to the user's speed. So see, more the speed he has, the more damage is going to deal, and faster he is, then that means he usually goes the first in the battle and provides that combat readiness to all the allies, and this definitely is going to give your team a very unfair advantage against your opponents, especially in the PvP corner. That's what I really have to say, guys. Grand General increases the speed by 3. Wow, just look at that, man. Even his passive is designed to improve his speed. The more speed he has, the more damage he's going to deal, and definitely he's going to be the first one, likely to be the first one to go first in the battle and provide that unfair advantage to all your allies, and rest is gonna be it. Okay, so that is it, guys. And his another passive skill gonna be the Guardian of Throne, and decreases damage from the fire elemental enemies by 5%, which is blah blah blah. Okay, so this is the reason why I really do think that Lightning Blade Krom is the best. He's out there with the AoE attack skill, and being able to provide that action gauge boost to all the allies is one that you would really want to have in your team in order to have that unfair advance against the opponents. Okay, and the next option or the next choice that I would really want to tell to you guys is gonna be Lairei, a daughter of Dragonkin. One really good fact that I would really want to tell to you guys is that, hey guys, after the finishing of that 15 days contract, you will be again taken into the same screen right over here, and you will be allowed to make you another selection right away again, meaning out of all these 3 hero units, you will be able to get 2 hero units. So don't really be sad, okay? Like, you really don't have to sacrifice, okay? But you have to sacrifice one unit though, because like after 30 days there will be a new batch of contract hero units where 3 new hero units will be made available, and I definitely will be making another video on that one. But for right now, as a beginner, as a starter, these are the hero units that you will be accessing to, okay? These are the hero units that you have to deal with. And the next hero unit is gonna be Lairei. Definitely after that 15 days of contract with the Krom, you can pick Lairei, okay, daughter of Dragonkin. And let's see like why she so amazing. First of all, she's a waifu. If there are a lot of like waifu lovers out there, definitely Lairei is the best option for you guys. First of all, let's look into a basic attack. Feels burst gaze by 108 points, attacks the selected enemy, just one single target damage, 70% chance to reduce their defense for 1 turn. This is what she is really known for, guys. If you can really reduce the defense of a single target right out there, especially when it comes to the boss unit, you can improve the DPS against that opponent. You can really improve your damage output on that particular enemy. Just think about it. It can be quite broken when in certain times, because like when you are really out there, like ready with your main burst attack, or let's say your burst chains, and if you manage to actually break the opponent beforehand, the damage that will follow afterwards is going to be really super bad, man. Being able to decrease the defense of that certain character, especially boss unity, is definitely going to help you guys a lot during your battle conquest, especially in the boss battles. Okay, so there we go, guys. Is her another skill is gonna be known as the flame volley. This active skill right here, guys, has a 4 turn of cooldown, feels burst gaze by 156 points, which I think is like a little bit lower than Krom, but still nonetheless it's quite average, okay? Attacks all enemies. AoE attack, I really do love them. It actually does allow you guys to have quick clearance in the PvE contents or the story contents as soon as possible, okay? AoE damage is really necessary, especially when in this game the mobs can actually outnumber you guys by several numbers, okay? I think we have to sometimes fight even against like 16 enemies, if I'm not wrong, or something like that. I think 16 or 10 enemies, something like that, 10-12 enemies, okay? And that can be really hard. And in that time, you definitely would want to have an AoE attack, okay? And 60% chance to reduce their resistance for 1 turns as well. So that is pretty cool. Definitely a skill that is quite viable in the PvE contents and also in the PvP contents as well. And the next skill is gonna be her burst skill, her ultimate skill, Raising Firestorm. It's gonna cost her 4 spirit, and then after that, she is going to attack all the enemies. Alright, an 80% chance to reduce their action gaze by 20%. Just think about it, man. With Krom and Lairei, you are definitely going to have very extra advantage in the PvP contents. Not only being able to boost the action gaze of your entire team, but also being able to reduce the action gaze of the opponent by 20% is something that you would definitely want to have in order to bully your opponents, to push them back in terms of action gaze, and they will really struggle to get their first turn, before which you already will have like 2 turns already, okay, something like that, and you'll have just that unfair advantage. Like, wow, I mean, like the opponents will be like, when is my next turn? I'm like, when is my turn gonna come? Something like that, okay? So this is really cool, and being able to deal like AoE damage as well, it's quite amazing. Raising Firestorm and this Flame Volley is the one that you would really want to use in the PvE contents to control the mobs as soon as possible, or let's say to cleave the teams in the PvP contents. She's a very good cleaver right out there. Our passive skill is gonna be the Dragonkin Aura, increases the attack power by 5%. That is really good indeed, because like more the attack she has, the more damage she is going to deal. She's a damage dealing type hero unit, man, and definitely you would want to improve her damage output, and her passive effect is just aiding it to her, okay? Master of Arts increases the damage dealt against earth elemental enemies by 5%. Just think about it. If you are trying to fight against the earth element hero units in the PvP content, or the boss that are of the earth element, oh my god, this girl right over here is a must-have hero unit, mates. It's just gonna make your life much easier, okay? So that is gonna be the Lairei, the daughter of the Dragonkin. And finally the third priority, okay, which I really don't think I'm not going to select right now, but she has some really good skill sets that is definitely going to give you some really good wow effect, okay? Lucilicca, okay, don't really underestimate her. She's quite good. Judicious Dignitary. Okay, let's talk about her. And I will also gonna be telling you guys like why she is third in my list, even though she is so awesome. Okay, first of all, basic attack, subjugation. It says feel burst gauge by 108 points, which I think is pretty cool enough. It's average. Attacks the selected enemy, single target damage. It heals the user in proportion to the damage dealt. Okay, so there we go, guys. Man, she has this lifesteal effect, meaning she is out there to survive for a long range type of battle, especially the boss battles. Think about it, man. I mean, like, she is going to deal damage to the opponents, and she has this vampire effect, this lifesteal effect, this leech effect, with which she is actually going to heal herself while she is dealing damage. Definitely a very plus point to her sustainability as an attacking unit. Okay, so I really like this subjugation. How about her active skill? That's gonna be the needle shot. Cooldown is gonna be 4 turns. Feel burst gauge by 156 points. Alright, that's pretty average. Attacks the selected enemy. Alright, and damage increases according to their current health. Now, this is the reason why, see, Lucilicca is the one that you need to take if you want to fight the battle against the boss units. She's definitely going to deal more damage to the boss units because, hey guys, boss are the one who actually are out there with a lot of HP points, right? And guess what, guys? She's out there to deal more damage to the opponents with more HP. Because look into this statement right up here. The damage increases according to their current health. Okay, so that is that, guys, and that actually makes her very, very powerful right over there. And most of the players really do know and say that like this girl is out there to destroy the bosses, like Randon right over here. See, I mean, like this guy says she destroys bosses. You won't regret recruiting her. Okay, so there we go, guys. So if there are players who are really out there to say that like boss battles are more important than any kind of other contents in this game, then definitely Lucilicca can be your top priority. If you are really thinking later on that like boss battles are the ones that I should really be fighting against, and to get some really amazing materials, gifts, drops, or whatever that is, farming materials, many other things, then Lucilicca is a really good selection for you. Her burst skill is known as the Black Thrones, and it only cost her 3 spirit. And guess what, guys? She attacks the selected enemy. So all of her attacks targets a single target. Okay, definitely the skills that are pretty much designed to deal some amazing single target nukings potential. Okay, generates a shield for the user based on their maximum health that lost 2 turns. Okay, and that actually allows her to improve her sustainability even further. Think about it, man. Her first skill allows her to lifesteal, right, to leech the HP of the opponent, and on top of that one, with her burst skill, she's also going to apply that shield on herself. That is so cool, man. She's really meant for the boss battle. She is going to outlast the battle really nicely, really easily, and to keep on dealing some amazing damage to the bosses. Okay, so that is what you are gonna get with Lucilicca. Okay, so let's look into her passive skill. Archmage's Authority increases attack power by 5%. That is quite cool right over there. More damage she has, meaning more attacks she has, the more damage she's going to deal on the opponents. Blah blah blah. Enlightenment right over there increases the damage against the fire elemental enemies by 5%. That is even better. Just think about it, man. She's out there to kick the ass of the fire element opponents right over there. That's so cool, guys. And that's the Lucilicca for you guys. Anyways, the end judgment is up to you. All these 3 hero units are very amazing, and one key information that you really need to know is that you can get 2 heroes out of these 3 hero units. So you guys be the judge on who you really want to get. In my personal opinion, I would go with Krom and the Lairei. Okay, and you can even go with the Lucilicca if you think that the boss huntings are very like super priority thing. They are the most important thing in this game. Then you can go with the Lucilicca as well. But when it comes to Krom, he just provides that unfair advantage in the PvP contests and even in the PvE contests, being able to channel your team before the turn of your opponents over and over again. It's just too cool, man. Getting like extra turns, getting multiple turns even before the opponent can get their one single turn, it's quite amazing. And the Lairei being able to decrease the defense of the opponents, it's just too cool. And being able to decrease their action gauge by up to 20%. It's damn amazing, and she has a really good RNG about there. Alright, and that is quite amazing. I don't know like how to say it, but she is damn damn freaking cool, man. This is damn freaking cool. So those are my opinions and insights that I really did wanted to share it with you guys. Rest is really up to you, and definitely when the second batch of the selected like hero selections or the contract renewal will come, I will definitely come up with the another guide as well. So don't worry about it. This is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. See you guys in the next video.